Hi, I'm Saida, and today I'm going to present on tour to Venice, Italy. So what I'm going to cover in my presentations will be the introductions, attractions, transportations, traditional food, and culture. Now, Venice is known as an interesting and gorgeous city. It was a city that was said to be sinking. It is rich in cultures and art, and Venice is made out of 118 small islands, separated by canals and linked by bridges. And it's one of the popular destinations for many tourists. Now, there are a lot of attractions in Venice, and some of the attractions that I would like to visit is, the first one would be the Grand Canal. Now, the Grand Canal is the ancient and the main waterway of Venice. Along the route, there are 170 buildings built from the 30th centuries to the 80th centuries. The site is said to be breathtaking and gorgeous. The second one would be the Street Mark Squares. Now, the Street Mark Square is the largest square in the city, and it is a place where the government facilities and the important buildings is located. Now, in the square itself, there is wonderful attractions that you can visit. For example, is the Street Mark Basilica and also the Bell Tower. Now, the third one is the Doge Palace. Now, the Doge Palace used to be the headquarters residence of the Doge, which is also known as the ruler of Venice. At the Doge Palace, prisons are also being located at the ground floor. Now, the fourth attractions would be the Rialto and the Side Bridge. Now, the Rialto Bridge used to be the first bridge being built for people to cross the Grand Canal by foot, and it is the first bridge to link two cities together. While the Side Bridge is a bridge that connects prisons and courts. And the Side Bridge gets its name from the prisoners who walk from the courts to their prisons due to their last time seeing the brightness from the sun. And the last one that I would like to visit is the Coral Museum. Now, the Coral Museum charting history of the Venice from the 30th centuries to the 60th centuries. Now, at the Coral Museum, what you can find is paintings, rings, coins, weapons, and military regalia. Coral Museum was said to be one of the largest museums in Venice, and as someone who loves history, this is one of the things that I wouldn't miss when I visit Venice. Now, transportation on touring Venice is that, now since Venice is being known as covered by canals, so most of the transportations is via water transportations. So the first one is gondola. Now, gondola is an iconic and unique transportation, and it's one of the transportations that every tourist would like to take when they go to Venice. So, riding a gondola is one of a romantic ride through the Grand Canal and along the quiet canals. The second one is the water bus. Now, water bus is the most cheapest and the most frequent types of transportations. And this is the popular transportations for tourists. And the next one we have is water taxi. Now, water taxi is much more expensive, but it's much more comfortable and beautiful. Last but not least is that you can also travel on foot. It is said that it will only take an hour to travel from one end to the other end. And to me, on foot will be one of the better choice. Because through touring on foot, you can experience Venice on first hand. The next one will be the traditional food. One couldn't resist traditional food when they visit a city. So there's a lot of traditional food in Venice, but some of the traditional food that I would like to try are, the first one is tiramisu. Now, why tiramisu? Now, it was said that tiramisu is being originated in Venice, and I would also like to try tiramisu from the cities it is origin. The second one is frittelle. Now, frittelle is also known as the Venice donuts. This is being greatly served during the Venice carnivals, and people from all ages will enjoy this dessert. The next one is the risi ibisi. Now, risi ibisi is a main staple and a main dish of Venice. Risi ibisi is made up of rice and peas. Now, risi ibisi can be seen at every meal for the Venice family. Last but not least is the sardine in sour. Now, sardine in sour is sardines in sweet and sour sauce. It is a mixture of sweet, sour, and also saltiness. Now, as Venice is also known as being rich in culture, now it has its own style of musicals and it is a host of great painters and artists. Some of the popular person that we know are from Venice are Marco Polo. And beautiful buildings and bridges can be seen all around Venice, and Venice itself is a living museum. That will be the end of my presentation. Thank you.